You are now politicking with Poe on PoPoltickin.com.
I don't know how y'all see it, but when it comes to the children, Wu-Tang is for the children. We teach the children. You know what I mean?
Hey, this is Tony, and I'm politicking with Poe from PoPoltickin.
Bet against me, bitch, you better bring those. Yeah, anything goes. And this time around, I ain't letting things go. Yeah, anything goes. What? You might not see me, but I've been around. Hating niggas getting dissing now. The fight ain't over, but we winning rounds. Barely spend if it ain't flipping now. Yeah, wise with my pennies, boy, you been a clown. Lord forgive me, I give them hell, but you're well aware. I'm from Story Ave, nigga, ain't no happy endings here. From a city of sin, it's like the devil's land. When niggas run up in your crib just to steal a blessing there. I'm on a mission, it'll only lead to ballin'. And I ain't tripping, cause that only leads to falling. I peeped your intentions a mile away, man, I called it. I oversee it all, the vision was always foreign. No, you wasn't in the field fighting wars with us. You was knocking, not kicking down them doors with us. Won't settle for a victory, guess I'm a sore winner. We gon' take it home and come back for more, nigga. Bet against me, bitch, you better bring those. Yeah, anything goes. And this time around, I ain't letting things go. Yeah, anything goes. What? Anything goes on this side, bitch. If you ain't riding, you're dying. Yeah, I stay fly, stay off my dick. Shoot my shot and I'll be dead in 5 minutes. Lost my mind, but I ain't lost, though. Shit's too real, don't need props, though. I can't stop till I made off, though. Some off days, no days off, though. What? Learned a whole lot since level 1. I refuse to sit down and wait until my blessings come. See you niggas reaching out, hoping to be friends with us. Been dealt bad hands, so we don't just stab up anyone. What? Just had to run that by ya. Niggas love smoke, but they don't want that fire. Throw me under the bus if you want flat tires. Ain't no change for the better till them funds stack higher, nigga. Bet against me, bitch, you better bring those. Yeah, anything goes. And this time around, I ain't letting things go. Yeah, anything goes.
Welcome back to PoPoltickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you download our app on iTunes. We're on iHeartRadio, Spreaker Radio, Self-Help Meets Hip-Hop. Make sure you hit us up. I'm now politicking with my homie Tony. How you doing, bro?
Golden, man. Golden. Just working, man.
Yeah, so we had you on the show before. It's Toniii Moreaux.
Yep.
And then you changed your name to Tony with 3 eyes.
Yeah, man.
But when I saw it, I was thinking about Tony. How do you...
Right.
So why you change your name?
Honestly, like, to be blunt, I mean, I just feel like I've evolved since the last time I was putting out music, via last year. And honestly, I just feel like, even when I was Toniii Moreaux, people were calling me Tony anyway. So I just feel like it was just, more necessary. And the 3 eyes, as opposed to just the Y, is just, just a play off of your third eye. You know what I mean? So that's basically that.
So what'd you know about the third eye?
I mean, honestly, I think it's just more about like, just understanding yourself and knowing yourself and and just seeing beyond than, anything physical. You feel me?
So you talking about like a sixth sense?
Like a sixth sense. I mean, to a degree, you could say that.
All right. So why is music important to you?
I mean, honestly, it's just like music. Period is just like could be like a theme, theme song or a soundtrack to everyday situations. You feel me? Just like, I mean, feel like it just brings life to, certain situations too, when you sit down and reflect. And not only that, but I mean, you sit down and, you play a song that you heard from years ago and you remember everything that was going on at that time, and then you listen to it, years later, and you basically like it almost like brings you back to that same moment. You know what I mean?
So what is hip hop to you?
Hip hop is, it's my culture. You know what I mean? It's you know more than just music. You know what I mean? It's just a way of living. You know, um, you know, I would say just you know I don't want to get into like the five elements and all that, but I mean, you know what I mean. I don't want to get all scientific, but I mean, it's really just a lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like just
But that's what I was
down
going to ask you anyway. I was going to ask you. So what do you mean by a way of living?
way of living. Like I mean, like I would say just down to morals. Like I feel like a lot of the hip hop artists. I mean, rappers coming up. I mean, I would say from now you don't really get it too much, but I mean, I would say there were rappers that kind of, even though they would still kind of display some type of violence or craziness in the music, there was still some type of moral value in the music that they could impose onto the listeners. So, I mean, if we're talking that, then but yeah, that's basically that.
All right. Then talk about your background and how long you were involved in music.
Man, I've been involved in music since what I want to say. I don't want to go way back to when it didn't count, but I mean, I was like 8 when I really started. You know what I mean? Like when I started writing, I would actually start off writing. I would listen to All Eyes on Me by Tupac. That was like my first real CD that I would just spin all the time. And then I would actually write what I was hearing, and just like that it kind of made me love writing and also appreciate what I was hearing too. And then later on, I would eventually start to write my own material, and you know I had like this little DJ set thing that would just play random little loops or beats or whatever. I would just rap over that. And no recording, no nothing. I would just it was literally just for my entertainment. And then fast forward some years later, me and a few of the homies link up that I grew up with, and go figure, one of us do music, the other few got to do music too. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So from there, I mean, the rest is really history. Like just linking up at the homie's crib and laying verses down on a horrible quality mic, and just feeling like it was golden, because you could just you could burn it on a CD and play it in the car, and like that was special. You know what I mean?
So who you listening to right now?
Right now, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah,
Nipsey Hussle is probably like my favorite right now. Nipsey, Kendrick, Dave East. If we're talking new cats, but well, Nipsey Hussle ain't really new.
Yeah,
He's been around for quite some time. Same with Kendrick, but I mean, like, I only say new because my favorite artist is Jay-Z. So, but I mean,
what's your favorite Jay-Z song?
My favorite Jay-Z song, it's so hard, only because like Jay-Z kind of has like so many, he has so many different versions of himself. You know what I mean? Where he was putting out music, and it just yeah, it's just.
So what's your favorite version of Jay-Z?
My favorite version, I mean, it really depends on my mood. Right now my mood is
Lemonade Jay-Z.
Lemonade Jay-Z. Nah, I don't know about that. But I'll say right now, like the mood that I'm in, I'll say Volume 1, definitely. Like Where I'm From. Like that's like the mood I'm in right now.
What you in that mood for?
Nah, nothing crazy. I'm just
You all right?
it's a vibe to me right now because like I'm in my city right now, so it's like it just very fitting. You know what I mean? I'm on the go.
So where you from?
Lynn, Massachusetts. It's on the outskirts of Boston.
I was just watching this film about. You watch basketball?
I honestly like I kind of catch the highlights. I don't really I don't really tune in like everyone else does. I kind of catch it after the fact. You know
Yeah, I
what I
was
mean?
watching this. It was talking about why Ray Allen left Boston,
Yeah, yeah,
but they was trying to trade him like all the whole time he was there. Shit, that's probably why he
yeah.
left.
Right, right.
All right. So, what are some things you do for self improvement?
Self improvement, man. Honestly, you gotta meditate. Um, meditate.
How do you meditate?
Honestly, like I just sit in silence, man. Like you just like sit in the studio and just like turn everything off, dim the lights, and just chill. Like just complete silence, like and
You lay
just
down or you sit
well,
stand
just
up?
I mean, sometimes lay down, sometimes sit up, but I mean, like just whatever's more comfortable at the time. But I mean, as long as there's just main priority at the moment is just peace.
Can you smoke and meditate at the same time? Then
I actually don't. I don't smoke. I don't. I barely drink. I never, believe it or not, I never picked up a blunt a day in my life. A blunt,
so how you
cigarette.
gonna be a rapper? You never smoked or drink.
Yo, a lot of people say that too. I hear
That
that
should
a
be your gimmick then.
lot. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
It's got
any
a lot.
other what else you do besides meditate?
Honestly, just eat good. You gotta eat good if you want to self improve. I mean, I used to eat. I cut out a lot of meat out of my diet. Fucking, I became for out of nowhere. I became some smoothie freak. I don't know, but like
So I
like
said,
that's
what you
like
eat? What you be eating?
just mad. Like like I have like this is like these vegan like chicken nuggets. Like at first, I gave him like the side eye. Like, all right, like let me see what's up with this. But I tried it, and like it's actually pretty bomb. And my fiance who's Cambodian, there's a lot of like meatless dishes that that she makes. So it's like, I mean, I still eat meat from time to time. Like there was a point where I went completely vegan for like a year and some change. But then I came back to eating some meat here and there. Definitely no pork. Um, but yeah, that's that really. Just watching the portions. You know,
So what are your current projects right now?
Current projects right now is just um, got some videos in the works. Uh, no no albums at all. Only because I just don't feel like it's necessary at the moment. I do have projects coming, um, but no actual albums just yet because I'm what I'm trying what the main thing I'm trying to do is set up for the album.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because there's really timing for it. An album is something special. So it's like if you don't just want to put out work and you don't want it to fall on deaf ears. So it, my main thing is just putting out material here and there, some videos, um, some remixes, freestyles, obviously original records, and you know maybe an EP here and there. But until and just kind of build off of that until it's appropriate to drop an album.
And speaking of that, what's the importance of marketing and promoting? Like, what are some ways you market and promote yourself as an artist?
Honestly, the best way you could market or promote yourself is just being yourself. Because if there's no consistency in your character, then you're not going to flourish. You know what I mean? Like there has to be a consistency as a person if you're going to have a consistent music career. You know what I mean? Because you see a lot of these guys come and go, and they switch up, and images switch up, and it's just like, it's faulty. So just from the outside looking in.
Yeah, I was talking to my boy. We was talking about how every artist need to have a hit. So what would you say your hit is? Like what's the song you think your hit song is right now?
My hit song out of the songs that I have right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm sitting on hits right now that haven't been put out yet. But if we're talking about things that are already out on the internet, I would say Juice, definitely. Back when I was under the name Toniii Moreaux, I dropped a record called Juice, and it did pretty well. It hit the source. It got a good amount of love. I feel like that was definitely that had hit quality. You know what I mean?
All right. And everybody, like, they listen to this interview, they're just not hearing about you. Why should they check for you, listen to your music?
Honestly, if it just comes down to the content. You tune in, you feel like you can relate. And even if it's not something you can relate to, it's just maybe you could just relate to the energy that I'm bringing. There might be something, aside from just the content that you could relate to that will make you feel like, maybe I could be in the presence of this person and really chop it up, or, be comfortable around them at some point. I just want to make people feel at home, and when they listen to the music, or just, almost feel like somebody is talking to them, or,
And what's the best advice you ever received?
Best advice I ever received. Wow. I'm trying to keep it as non-cliche as possible. Because like some of the best advice is really cliche, but it be real as hell.
Yeah, it'd be simple.
It'd
be like, don't give up.
Right, like don't give up. Like and that's the realest shit ever. Like, you know what I mean? You can't argue with that, because it's just like, consistency, like we just talked about that. So it's like, you can't go wrong with being consistent, even if things don't pick up right away at first. As long as you're consistent.
But, man, I don't know, man, because I know some rappers, man. They consistent, but they shit is whack, and it don't get better. Like you can be consistent and your shit is whack, and it's like, okay, you consistent, but it's whack. So it's like
right. I mean, and it's like, at the end of the day, like, I see a lot of stuff that I really like. I think is whack. Like I'd never really play it, or just find time to enjoy it. But I mean, like, it's crazy because you see some of this stuff, like these people do have like their little following, you know what I mean? And I guess it's, it's possible to build something, but whether me or somebody else agrees with it or not, it's just like, we're in an era where there's a lane for everybody. You know what I mean?
All right. So I got something for you. I want to hear your top 5 wackest rappers.
Oh man. Oh man. I don't know if I want to go there, man. That's about to get really political.
Or just give us one.
Politicking.
or just give us one. Who's one of the rappers they just whacked to you?
All right. I gotta go with Logic, man. I gotta go with Logic. That's all I got for you.
Yeah, I don't like that he's like that. I think he plays the biracial thing too tough.
Yeah. See, like I'm biracial, but like I consider myself black. Like I don't like how you like people who have like, I don't like how people have to announce shit.
Yeah,
like it's corny. It's corny. Yeah. Like if you're black, you black. Like there's many shades of black. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
that was a good one.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be a good question. That's my new question for y'all.
Right.
I'm gonna start some controversy and shit. I'm gonna cut out the whole interview and just put that out.
Right.
Be like, Tony don't like Logic.
Nah.
All right, and what would you like to say to your fans?
Honestly, man, new music on the way. Of course, I can't leave this interview without saying that, but it's facts. Expect visuals, expect, projects in the future. This year is definitely looking bright as far as, anything, any material coming from me. It's just, we're flooding it this year.
Real nigga from the east, bitch. I'm kicking up my feet, bitch. We kicking doors down too, yeah. We ain't even had no keys, bitch. How you gonna hate on me, bitch? You just hopped on the T, bitch. I caught the all black G, bitch. Let the nigga roll in peace, bitch. Damn, they want a little and I want a lot, man. I just wanna ball like a son of a bitch. You niggas know me, I roll with my roadies. They pulling up on me, we ride to the end. Here for that paper, got so much to rake up. Ain't no time for fake love, don't wanna be friends. They gonna hate, been that way from the gate, but they never could say we ain't swung for the fans. Fight until I win, fuck a draw. I'ma leave them tied up. Yeah, no funny guy stuff. Crack a nigga egg, sunny side up. Yeah, we ain't on the same schedule, so you could never ever time us. Yeah, birth niggas right after I release. They couldn't wait 9 months. Yeah, is it jealousy, love in disguise? Don't answer that, I don't got time. Machete up under my side. Let me know if we gotta cut ties. Y'all rats quick to snitch on wax in a drop of a dime. If you niggas call that bullshit going in, you out of your mind. Before y'all was getting chased out of the hood, we been knew what you was about. I'm trippy as fuck cause I still got the juice and I'm not worried about losing my clout. I've been observing while laying low working and just watching you niggas doubt. No need to say much if you eating, my nigga. I don't talk with food in my mouth. What? I don't talk with food in my mouth. What? Don't talk with food in your mouth, nigga. What? Don't talk with food in your mouth. Chew first, nigga. You thirst, nigga. New verse, nigga. New hearse, nigga. Still a boss, but I do work, nigga. Dig graves if I do dirt, nigga. Yeah, better take it easy. You pocket watch and see me. Stop gossiping about other niggas' money. We ain't into spilling green tea. What? I don't even need a stunt. Keep them niggas guessing. What? Pull up in that two-door, teaching niggas lessons. What? Had to send to get mine, ain't nobody blast us. Sugar baby ass niggas looking for investors. Yeah, you ain't even gotta spectate, you should expect a grade. Chopping bodies up from the basement like I'm Leatherface. Yeah, I see him hate, but I'ma let him hate. Still set a demon straight, don't make me demonstrate. What? 20/20 vision, my tunnel, you can triple up, nigga, wide double AMX, you can't enter my huddle. How I'm feeling, bitch, I'm feeling like trouble. Yeah, I can't knock them out, wide tussle. Say they strapped, but they really might buckle. Still love, little nigga, I hustle. Will son, little niggas like Russell. Yeah, I will son, little niggas like Russell. I will son, little niggas like Russell. What? That's fucked up. Yeah. See, they ain't let me roll in peace. Now I gotta show the bees. You ain't rockin' fur coats with me. If you wasn't in the cold with me, fuck putting money on your head. I'm coming for your throat for free. Better clear throne for me. I'm on a taking over spree. See, they ain't let me roll in peace. Now I gotta show the bees. You ain't rockin' fur coats with me. If you wasn't in the cold with me, fuck putting money on your head. I'm coming for your throat for free. Better clear throne for me. I'm on a taking over spree. What?
The PoPoltickin Show is brought to you by Audible. With over 180,000 titles to choose from, Audible is great for any continuous learner wanting to grow and expand their knowledge and insight. Go to www.audibletrial.com/POaudio and get an audiobook of your choice free with a 30-day trial. After the trial, your paid membership will begin at $14.95 per month. With your membership, you will receive 1 credit every month, good for an audiobook on Audible. Cancel before your trial ends and you will not be charged. So go to www.audibletrial.com/POaudio PO Audio. And download a free book by Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Napoleon Hill, Les Brown, Damon John, and more. Always remember that knowledge is power.